What's up, guys? This is Jasmine.
And I'm Michael.
And you're watching M&J Games. Today we're doing a park tour called Top Gun by NH99_SVW. And here's his overview. He says, as a little side project, I took a B&M inverted coaster and themed it after the movie Top Gun. Thanks to Coaster-Freak28 for the layout, which is heavily inspired by the Top Gun coaster at Paramount's Great America, now California's Great America, which is called Flight Deck today. Big thanks to Cakist for the jet and to Bosmich Slayer for the other jet and the Top Gun sign. The park includes the inverted coaster Top Gun, several flat rides, and the Space Center, a space-themed peninsula with a drop tower as its main attraction. There are 13 creations by other great Plan co-creators hidden as Easter eggs around the park. Can you find them all? Enjoy. FYI, the park is prone to crashes when riding the coaster, so closing the park is recommended for on-ride.
Alright guys, so that's the description for this park, and so we're going to go right here at the entrance. But one thing, you know, for those of you that watched my review of his first park, which was that pirate theme park with the underground, I said that I had to turn the park off because it kept crashing when I was trying to ride the underground ride. So I actually did a park tour of this for my second park tour on this channel, but it was nowhere near done, and I wanted to do another tour once everything's complete. And so what we just did is we entered the front of the park, and I guess in this there's no specific front, but so what we're going to do before we ride the ride or anything is we're just going to kind of go and look around the entire park. And for this creator, I mean, we have to look at all the detail, because I mean, as you saw, this is not necessarily a huge park, but it uses 91% of the meter. So let's go ahead and get started. Which way do you want to go?
Let's go to the right.
Let's go to the right. There we go. So I'm going to take this, there we go, so that I can maneuver a little bit better. So right away, I love what he did here with he used the planters. And so sometimes, you know, we kind of forget like to use certain walls, but he just used the planters and then put plants in them, and it kind of makes those walls. So I think that's nice. And Jasmine, I love these
lamps.
These lamps. I just think they're so cool how you can color them differently.
Well, and right off the bat, you can see from this park that he kept the same color scheme throughout, which really ties everything together, and it makes everything very cohesive. So I really like that.
Yep, and what I love here is I've seen a couple other people do stuff like this. For those of you that don't know, you might be wondering, how in the world can he get park benches right here, because there's no path going there, right? Well, all that he did was he placed down ceiling pieces to kind of mask it, but by kind of making the path how he did, it allowed him to place these really cool looking park benches where they're at an angle instead of just all in a straight line. And I apologize if the battery dies. Hopefully it'll last long enough to get done with this review, but who knows. I love this plane right here. Super cool.
That's cool.
I know he said there are a couple things in here created by other creators, and this is one of the coolest little things I've seen in terms of just like little details. Love this little diner sign with menus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a really cool way of utilizing the fact that we don't have actual menus in the game.
Can we go to the control tower? I mean, that looks
absolutely.
pretty awesome.
Forgot about that. How could I forget about that? But yeah, the control tower. I like how you've got like almost this little door right here. Plane obviously can't get in that, but we've got a control tower up here, which is just made up of these sci-fi type pieces. So that's really cool. And you overlook the coaster. Really cool. And he's got this little backstage area, which I love, having all the different bins. And honestly, these are like my favorite parts to do in the park. I don't know why, because nobody ever sees it, but yet it's so fun to make and try to make realistic. Yeah.
I really like how he has the black asphalt path on one side, and then like the other side it just looks very clean and streamlined.
For sure. And I love how, oh, are those lights right there? Yeah, those are box lights. We'll just have to see what everything looks like at night. Help remind me of that so I don't forget. But I love too how you place these little little barriers right here to basically separate that you're going from kind of one area to another, and all that was those concrete columns. So really well done. Just probably had to split it from the building over and over to change the lineup of it. And then look in here.
Yeah, this reminds me of Johnny Rockets.
Yeah, for sure. Haven't been one of those in years, but I love just this little detail right here of covering up the bathroom with these doors, because obviously they're going to walk right through it, but who cares about that, right? And then this, obviously, you can't have, nobody can actually sit there, but it's still a really cool feature. Just made out of rectangular pieces, so that's probably just a cylinder, and then you've got the rectangular pieces that make that, so really cool. I also like how you place trash bins right there. How did you, let's see. Okay, so it's sci-fi bin, but what's around it? Is that the actual bin? Okay. Yeah, and then I like too how you put the menus on top here. Really cool feature. And you've even got your what's supposed to look like some plumbing and stuff, and really cool. What's your thoughts of everything in here?
Yeah, no, I like it.
Look at that jukebox.
Yeah, I really like the jukebox.
Yeah, I mean, all the detail in here is crazy. I believe that's a staff room. Hey, there's your sodas. Aww. If only we could import Coca-Cola sign and all that different stuff, right? Alright, so let's go out. And we'll get moving on this. Now, he did say that there are 13 things hidden. Oh, so I'm trying to, you got to kind of look behind walls to find some of these Easter eggs. So, we'll see. I'm not necessarily going to try to find, oh, did I find something? Nope, never mind. Not going to try to find too many of them because that would take forever. So let's go. And I love right here how you've got the path kind of going right beside where the coaster drops down. Really nice, really well done. Oh, the Space Center. Now this was not here when I did the tour last time. Look at this bridge.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's all these individual pieces. Haunted house pillars are so versatile, and I love how you angle those too. Oh, that's just rectangles. Okay, I figured that's gonna be like the wide wooden pieces. Really cool. Concrete column. Man, this is incredible, this bridge, because I've wanted to build a bridge, but I'm just terrible at it. I just don't really have a vision for how to get started on that, you know. So let's zoom out real quick before we actually look here so we can get a good look at it.
Yeah, I really like how just everything, I mean, when I first saw this, I thought this was the entrance to the park, but I really like it. I just like how it's set up. And
Let's see what it looks like at night.
And there's like a little bit of water in front. That's cool.
So let's look at it at night, shall we? And once again, I love how you vary up the paths, right? Like you've got paths underneath all of this, but this is just looks like metal alloy. Is that right? No, that's just the rectangle. So that's why they kind of shine a certain way in the with the light hitting it. I mean, look at this. So you've got that. Is it the Screaminator? Look at this little space center here in the middle. Really, really incredible. Then love the sign. Oh my gosh, we got a store. Haven't really seen anybody make a store.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely very realistic.
Or at least as realistic as we can make it, right? Really cool. Oh man, you got all these little helmets.
Oh, that is so cute to have like the hat store in there.
Helmet racks. So you've got the hat store, but you're saying pay here. Then you got bags. Oh, that's really cool.
Look at the bathroom hall.
Oh yeah. Sorry, there's so much to look at. Ooh, I mean, you even decked out the bathrooms. This is incredible. Incredible. You did even different flooring. Like that's the type of flooring you find in restrooms all the time. Oh man, they had a lot of kids that came out of that restroom with them. You got the urinals, toilet, or the trash can. And look at this. This is crazy. You got all these different bins with accessories to buy.
That's so cute.
So you got cups. So what did you make the cup out of? Why did that? Oh, a road sign pull. Oh, clever. Sorry, I don't know what's going on here with this. Let's get out of this. There we go. Sorry, you know the camera just wants to mess up sometimes. Okay, so the road sign pull to make it look like a cup. You could also have that look like it would be like posters or something. Really cool. And then over here, it looks like you got another bathroom. Yep.
There's an entertainer in the bathroom.
Really well done. So it looks like this comes from somewhere from the ride. But let's go and enter the ride as we're supposed to enter it. And I hope we're doing this park justice, because this is crazy. The detail. I mean, look at all this detail right here. You got what's that behind there? Colorable panel. Really, yeah. I mean, it's just crazy how creative people are in this game with the different art pieces, or how they can make stuff like this. I mean, this is insane. Alright, so let's move on so we don't spend too much time. Let's go. So I love how you've obviously themed it to space, and you got the glass windows there. Or I guess it's, I thought it was basically the with how you have that I thought it was like the night sky essentially. So that's really cool that you actually colored those panels blue, because my first thought was that was actually glass to the night sky.
I think that is glass.
No, it is glass, but that's not the night sky right there.
Oh,
like
yeah.
What I was saying. Yeah. Really cool little spaceship right here, or whatever you call those machines the astronauts take on the moon. I mean, this is crazy. So what are your thoughts? Anything stick out? That's kind of a dumb question, because everything should stick out. Right?
I'm just watching. I'm just wondering where we're going.
I do like how all of a sudden it gets narrow right here. Let's follow this lady. She looks like she's just admiring it. Wow, and now we're on the roof. Crazy. Oh, that's a cool little staff door that you made. Looks like that's probably... Okay. So now we go back down. Wow. This is like a, kind of reminds me of Star Wars too, you know? With those lights right there. Really cool. So you know we're going to have to ride this once it comes back down. So let's go ahead and fast forward so we can get on the ride. What seat do we want, Jasmine? What number?
I don't care.
Okay. Take 6. That should be a good number. So this will just give us good views. Oh, I love the kind of solar panel type ceiling right there. That's really cool. Got the little staff area in the back. Still got a ways to go up. Yeah, so it looks like you chose the Alpine map for this one. Now, you know what? This did not work out how I was wanting it to, because I wanted us to be on a good seat where we could see everything. That didn't work out. There we go. That's where I was wanting. Alright. Alright, so sorry that didn't quite work out. So now let's go through the exit. So I'm guessing this is going to go through the gift shop. Yeah, so you exit out that way. Staff only. And we walk here, walk around. Ooh, walk into the gift shop. Really cool.
That's very cool.
Really well done. Any other thoughts on this area before we look at the rest of the park?
I just wanted to see the queues on the other 2 rides, or like one of the rides.
Oh,
he has
yeah,
2 other rides over here.
All
I just wanted to see what he did.
Okay. Oh, look at that sign. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Yep.
Because you can't see it from the entrance. You can't tell where the cues are.
Right, so that's one of them, and then we've got this one over here, which I'm guessing is pretty similar. Yeah.
I like that he did that little arrow entrance sign.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
Yeah, really cute. And really good choice of other flat rides to have here, because this one's automatically themed to being a spaceship. And I mean, that one's a pretty good one, the cube or whatever it's called. Ooh, look at the lights on that. Looks cool. Looks really good. Let's go back to daytime. And let's go look at the rest of this park. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long. I mean, just I love how you kind of went down a little bit there, further than what this is here. So kind of the eyesight's really cool there, eye level. Nice bathroom. And I like putting the windows at the top. I mean, that's a good touch. You see that in real life on restrooms and stuff, and it kind of adds a little bit more to the building without it being so plain, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, you got the glass doors. Oh, sorry. Let's see, you've got... Yep, once again, I mean, this is just crazy, the detail he puts in here. I'm trying to find some of his Easter eggs. I'm terrible at this. Love the little sign right there. And so this would be, if we didn't have a Oswald counter meter, that would be able to be built out. Oh, look at this right here, Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. Painting directions, showing us which direction we're going on the compass. Really cool. So now we got another flat ride. So Jasmine, you're the expert with flowers and stuff. So what do you think about this?
Yeah, that's nice.
Then we got the eagle floating. I like too this extra effort put in here for the pathing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just everywhere you look, just the details just so insane.
I think I just don't have much to say because I'm just like trying to figure out everything that he did.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, it's just so much.
Uh-oh.
There's one.
We found an Easter egg. It's a shopping cart. That's really cool. Shopping cart by Thomas Freaks. Okay, we found one. So we gotta look inside buildings. That's what we need to do. Really, really cool. Oh, look at that sign.
Yeah, very nice.
Forget who he said made the sign, but that's really cool. And that's one thing too that's so great about the Planet Coaster community is everybody just kind of works together. And
I really like that he made the effort to like put the closed signs on those little dead ends.
You know, I gotta look in here and see. Oh, we got another one. Looks like
by Cincinnati.
Ah, Cincinnati. There we go. So we're 2 out of 13.
Well, we're not gonna find all of them.
No, we're not, and we're not gonna try because that would take forever. He did tell me some of them are really tough. But so there's the end of the coaster. There's the transfer track. So he's got this little maintenance area here, and
let's ride the coaster.
Yeah, we'll ride the coaster. But we'll ride that at the end because what we're gonna need to do is shut down the park. So let all the guests leave. And then
is that the only coaster that he has? It's just the one?
Yeah, it's just the one coaster. So once again, good floral arrangement here. What do any thoughts on this area?
No, I'm just looking at everything. I do like that little queue covering. That's cute.
And I like how you use the I think that's fence pieces. Yeah, and you just hid the higher parts of the fence and the pillars so that you couldn't see those. I think that's really, really cool. Alright, so another shop. Which, by the way, a lot of this stuff he has in here is on the workshop. Go download this stuff. Make sure to give him credit for it. Rate it. He's got some shirts here.
That's crazy that he took the time to make those manual, like individual pieces.
I think the hard part's just doing one of them. Is once you do one, you just copy it.
Yeah. But still.
Yeah,
that's a lot of effort.
I love this detail right here too. Just having that on there. So let's go staff only. We found another one. Who's this? Oh, that's the alien from. It's by
Django Tremp _84.
Yep. So there's another creator who's got a park called Ride the Movies 2 that's not quite complete, but I'll do a review on it when it's done. It's by Magic Mike 69, and I believe that's a piece that he uses in his park, so it's really, really cool. Alright, so now after we look at this part right here, we are going to ride the coaster, but we'll have to shut down the park, so we'll have to sim ahead and skip ahead to when everybody's left the park. So this is really, really cool. Love the chair swing.
Yeah, that's cute.
I think it just adds a lot to the park right there. And I love the signs throughout. You kept the signs consistent. So now let's walk up the queue to Top Gun, because we've seen everything else. Here's the entrance. So it looks like it's right here. Once again, I love having a lot of the benches kind of facing different directions. Chain link fences, the best thing added to the game. Like the warning sign. You know, let's go ahead and shut this park down while we're walking, so that we can save some time. So if your park's crashing or anything, try shutting the park down, because what that does is it's a lot less for your system to handle when all of a sudden you've got 3,000 less people in the park. Look at that station.
Yeah, that's cool.
Anything else that you are thinking about?
Can you zoom back out to the outside where yeah, so he took the time to change the colors of that Top Gun, of like the original Top Gun sign. I've noticed at least 3 or 4 different versions. It's the same sign, but different colors, so I just like that.
And I really like this. I like the queue there. I like how you've got different kind of components of the queue, right? You've got some of it covered. This part right here goes right underneath the coaster. There's just so many parts to this. You got a lot of trees and coverings. Really cool, really well done. And so now we're going to sim ahead to where guests are out of the park. Yeah, what were we gonna say?
No, I was just saying these people aren't leaving. So
No, they're not gonna leave until. So yeah, here's one thing. If you're going to close down the park, they're not going to leave the park until until they actually get on the ride. So the only way to do this is for me to for me to shut the ride down. Alright, so let's hope this ride allows us to get through the duration of it. So enjoy the POV, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day.